Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream here on Zero Camp. Tonight, instead of a journeyman game, which was what was planned, we actually have another 100-point game between two returning players that I will have talk through and introducing themselves here in a bit. Uh, we've got Grymkin tonight with the Dreamer versus Sea Raiders with Sabbreth. Just before we get started, we would like to go ahead and do our few announcements. Thanking Enchanted Grounds here in Littleton, Colorado for allowing us a place to play as well as to stream. They've always been fantastic, so thank you all. We also want to announce, I believe we did this last week, that we were going to be at Gen Con this year. The plan is to try to interact with and get some information private to your press, as well as participate in some events, get some stuff up on social media. While we will not be streaming, we will have some video content on our social media and hopefully a little bit on Twitch as well to share with everybody. Now, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let our players start taking it away as they are deploying here. So on our left, we have Rob, who is playing Grymkin with the Dreamer here this evening. And on the right side of your screen, we have Will playing his Sea Raiders tonight with Sabbreth. Both, again, are returning players, so this should be a good grudge match. We are finally getting more stuff painted, which is awesome. I'm getting the evil eye from Will over there because he knows very well that my stuff is not painted. But excellent. Gentlefolk, please take it away. Let's talk about the terrain on the table, please. Whoever wants to start with that.
So our scenario is bunkers, and I have on my side of the table some tall grass, craters. We have a forest over there, and a cloud, flanked by another forest, a trench, and a small wall over there.
I picked this side because of in the middle of my deployment zone.
So who won the roll-off?
I won the roll-off.
All right, so Will won the roll-off and chose to go first, it sounds like.
Because he's Orgoth. Of course he goes first.
Of course he goes first.
I always go first.
Because he wants to play on this side of the field battle.
I mean, yes. Well, excellent. So while you're deploying then, Will, can you talk us through the list that you brought as well as your command cards, please?
Yeah, so my caster is, of course, Sabbreth, and then she brought with her two tyrants that have flails and claws, a very murderific loadout. I also have a unit of rocks. They really like to kind of get up the field and do the things that Sabbreth wants them to do. I brought Mulgrith as a flag sitter, which he is pretty good at doing in 100 points. I've got two commanders. If I can find the other one. Oh, he's somewhere. There he is. There he is. Right over there. I have two Volcars. And I have a Bloodthirst Jackal with a polearm and a shield. I have a Arc Node with a Flamethrower and a shield. And then I have a Berserk Jackal with a polearm and shield as well.
He can take the hit instead. He can jump in front of the shot and take it for him. Like a true cheer.
Bump things up too much.
And then there is a lot of stuff that will AD,
I
but
have
let's talk through that.
Units of War Witches
That as
to
well.
hand out a bunch of empowers.
And he can heal off of
And then all of the rest of my list is AD.
And what is all of the rest of your
This
list?
is a unit of skirmishers with a banner and a unit of assault reavers with a banner.
Excellent. And what are the command cards you took as well as your spell rack?
The cards that I have are Arcane Forces, Hit and Run, Old Faithful, Power Swell, and Sapper, which is meant for when defenses come out, but I haven't switched it out in the list yet. So I'm playing with 4 command cards.
We should be seeing defenses here soon.
By about this Friday,
Yes.
as long as schedules hold.
It should. We know that some folks have received their stuff before the street date, which is awesome. But here, we are still waiting on the street date. But I'm sure we will see some of them next week, hopefully on stream. But excellent, Will. Thank you for talking through your Sabbreth list. Rob, what do you have in your Grymkin?
I have the Dreamer. And Dreamer will go here. I have a unit of Nayslayers.
I'm going to use that Fury to push the hit. So I need an 8 to hit Lord of the Feast.
With the UA so that they can do the knockdown garbage.
11. You are Bloodlord. And then this is a power 12. One is her armor.
Her armor is 16.
16. So this is -4. That does 4 points of damage.
And we're going to be patient with Rob this evening. He's recovering
We're not
from
playing
an
on spot.
operation.
It's an exhibition match.
It's an exhibition. Does that make you an exhibitionist? I think it does.
I plead the fifth.
I have a Cage Rager.
Do you intend Gettrex to be completely within the trench? We have it. I think it's
I have 2 Skin and Moans.
What is Getterex's base defense?
14, so it's 18.
Also, Master Fizz, if you were watching, thank you very much for following. We really appreciate you.
Clock.
I'm going to boost to hits because I now need a 10 to hit. And I will hit with a 16.
I have Kiriana.
I'm going to add 1 Fury point to Getterex.
I have a Grave Ghoul.
Take one of your Fury tokens and put another one on it. Now he's got 2 Fury on it.
Yeah, I don't need any more, please.
yeah, now you go one over.
Isaiah.
Right? You're on 5 with Cormac. You can only take 1 more, right?
No, he can touch.
Is he a 7?
Yeah.
I have a Corpse Cart.
In that case, I'm going to take it away instead. I thought I was going to make it so you're going to have to take a frenzy check. Now I'm going to shorten you by 2.
I'm not mad at
I have been hearing that the corpse card is something that you do, Rob, and that has shown up here in the Colorado meta, but that most of the Mark IV Grymkin players are actually foregoing the corpse card. And I'm bringing that up because I know you are a special snowflake, but we would love to see in the comments in the chat here on Twitch or on YouTube what folks think about that.
Rob
Rob is a
believes.
fairly opinionated individual.
Rob is his fairly opinionated individual. Oh, and I'm sorry, Malady Man
That's a very generous.
and a Crabbit. Is that Grymkin are powered by the corpse card. If you're playing without it, you're probably playing like a clock list or something, and you probably shouldn't be playing a clock list.
And Rob's opinions. We should have a Rob's opinion counter on our stream.
That's right.
Opinion number 1.
So, Rob, what else do you got? You've got some stuff that's
that
18,
18?
correct?
Yeah, so the 2 units of, oh gosh, what are they called? Cask guy generators, but Madcaps, there we go. 2 units of Madcaps.
Excellent. And because you're playing the Dreamer, you do have your 3 Phantasms, which the running joke here is the over-under on that's pretty awful for how many Phantasms he plays. But can you talk us through the command cards you took, please?
Yeah. So I took Fortune's Path. That's the +1/+1. You miss, I get +1/+1 next turn. Ill Omens. You hit and kill something, I get -1/-1 to you. Labyrinth, you move within my control area, -2 for everything else moving. Power Swell. Sacrifice. Sacrifice just keeps Grymkin really hard to assassinate. I'm not 100% set on it. Late game, I found like it's got some swing to it. Savagery, which is to deal with tough, because I hate tough. Rob opinion number 2, tough stinks. And then Shroud.
That good old stealth.
Yeah.
That's right, stealth.
Board
against-
wide stealth.
Not a ton of shooting over there, but there is some. That's
My AD is over.
Stealth. Does he have that?
and then the murder will begin here shortly. So
She has eyeless sight.
I guess just to talk really quick, bunkers we're looking at here is not a very live scenario because both players have their zone on their side of the table. It's worth noting, though, that because Will is going first with his Morgoth, he can be up contesting Rob's zone at the top of 2 fairly easily, assuming Rob doesn't pick that stuff up. However, we'll see kind of how the game progresses out, what exactly happens, what Will's strategy is surrounding that. Or the Orgoth are fast enough to certainly contest or potentially score both of the flags up on the center line, and then not a lot of range capability there, but maybe enough to potentially pop Rob's objective. So we'll see what happens, folks.
We are going to go ahead before the game starts, after each player has deployed.
And
Before I
do
start my
prey?
turn,
Wait, are you going to remember to do prey?
the Assault Reavers are going to declare prey on that unit of Madcaps.
Excellent.
Dude, I might just run that unit of Madcaps away.
You can. You can't hide.
They can hide, though. They can hide in the corner of the table. Rob's seen that happen. We had a Mark II game that lives in infamy in the meta where Axis played on a scenario without kill box and literally hid in a corner of the table.
Throw a on the shot over there.
What's
So I
that?
get to
Throw a
charge
range on the
4
shot
free.
over there.
So I can move 4, teleport 2.
Base size 2.
Shoot 6.
Shoot 6.
Well, no. These guys can shoot. So I move him 4, go out 2, base size 1, shoot 6.
We're gonna move.
You
I can
could
kind of get to the 24-inch line. I think is kind of how.
You
So-
can desperate pace
him a
them.
little bit.
I could desperate
Could
pace them.
desperate pace him. So around 13 or so.
So what's that? 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 6, right? So 7,
Plus 6.
13. So 15 inches.
If you
Got
want.
to add the plus 2.
Okay.
You're 19.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah. I
No,
was
his base.
14 inches from
Generax
that guy right
His
there.
base 17. So it would have been.
Well,
it would've been-
15.
And then one extra for the 15. I just don't have a 15-inch stick.
17 plus 2 for spiny growth
All right.
is 19.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about yours.
So we're gonna take these guys and
my
run them
spell
right
was
over here.
Was just a POW 10. So it was minus 9.
There's nothing over there that shoots.
Plus your parasite. Actually, parasite drops you by 3. So actually, your armor would be goes from 19 down to 16. So it would be 2 points.
Malgrith is gonna go ahead and run his 10.
You want me to add that now?
Yeah.
Malgrith
So
has
actually,
done nothing
minus
but
2
let me
points.
down in
You could
games
roll,
so
and
far.
actually you might heal
Either
more.
he misses his defensive strikes or he does not do any damage
2 damage.
on his defensive
But now you get
strikes.
to roll,
And it's
and you heal
a
3.
little
so you get to heal
concerning.
1 more.
Yeah.
That sounds like a dice problem. to me, though.
Because
It
you healed
is.
more than the
Like an
damage I
Andrew
dealt.
dice problem, actually.
Yes, that too.
So you got it. Pick another point to get rid of.
My Soul Reavers are also going to run.
So now we're charging here. I'm going to be charging Gatorx. My max is a 7. What is Gatorx's defense?
Defense is 14.
14.
Unless, are you in range?
That won't matter because it's not a ranged attack.
Just range attacks?
Yeah, the trench only gives you the defense against ranged attacks. Does he have anything like set defense or anything like that? Just to make sure we get all of the defensive parameters out. If not,
And
I'm
then
gonna
just
need
in
a 7
case,
to
one
hit.
more time.
I am going to boost the hit.
They walk further than the normal one.
Nope.
That's right.
Everything
all
moves
walk
4 now. So I could probably pop 1 out. I could hit that dude with this.
Hit with 7. So we hit 7.
There we are. That's outside.
This is a charge attack. This is about 15 versus an
Aw.
armor 16, right? Because you have spiny growth up.
My rocks are going to go ahead.
You go up to 19. Or
And
technically go from 17
their
down
speed
to
8.
14. Plus 2
So
for your
they
spiny
run 13.
That's right. Get your rocks off
growth. So this is going to be minus
and up the
1.
table.
And I'm going to be putting it into your 5.
We try to have fun here.
Focus strike, so he gets to pick where he
I'm
does
just
it.
letting you know that they get the.
Okay, so minus 1 is going to be 10 points to his 5.
10 to his 5.
Yep. So back to a spiral.
What's the blast on their weapons?
AoE 2.
AoE 2? Okay.
To his 5.
Oh, and then what's the POW of the blast?
12-6.
Okay.
I mean, like if they like.
Guess I'm not too worried about 12-6.
Yeah, he counts it up here for you. You didn't know that.
They do have
The
crit
little bar with
fire.
the lines, it's actually a skull bar.
Yeah, so they at least have stealth.
And I'll increase it.
So unless you're
Buy an attack.
unless you're shooting them with something
Oh,
special,
do I roll?
Huh?
doesn't
You
matter.
did damage, yeah. By all means, you healed again. 3
Um,
points, wherever you want.
Every shot is special. Every
All
one
right,
of
I'm
them.
going to buy another attack.
he's going to go ahead and run and keep himself in the crater. Sabbreth is going to go. She's going to go ahead and spend 2 for red line.
I'm going to boost to hit. Because
And
7's really hard to hit.
spend
And we get it. We hit. This is not a
3 for
charge
Fog
attack.
of War.
Still
Oh, sorry. The red line is going on this tyrant, by the way.
will be 4 points. Again, I'm going to put it
And
in
then
as 5.
she is going to run her 11
I did 5 points. But
right out to here.
yeah, so take off 2 points.
I should get right up to the edge of my zone.
There you go. Yeah, just like that.
And then
And then 2 more.
Got to power up.
All right. My soldier is complete. He can only do
6 Fog of
3
War with
before
her.
he
Red line
before he
stays
gets
back here, and
maxed
she
out.
keeps her 2 focus. We're going to do something very blatantly aggressive this turn. And this tyrant is going to spend a focus to trample 10 inches.
I mean, it's easier one knockdown melee attack. Yeah, oh yeah.
And why is that, Will?
Because I'm about to play the Repo 3 card out.
That's
I'm going
right.
to Repo 3 inches forward.
How they're supposed to work?
And
Yeah,
how
no,
the setup is. So.
they're good guys. They're good. We got a good set of
Oh
people
yeah,
here.
sure.
I felt a little
That
bad
better?
about bringing the Blackfrost Shard because of their abilities.
we-
If we're gonna bring Bridget
So-
and
It's bad.
The Repo 3 card, in combination with the trample, is going to move you up 1 inch further.
Than I otherwise would have if I ran.
Exactly.
We're
just
Which is all important.
It is. That 1 inch matters.
It then will take
It's a lot of folks are going to ask about it.
1 to the 6.
That's right. Red line.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna.
My
gonna
Jackal.
Still to get the aiming bonus.
It's going to run
So he's gonna go up
same
to rat
position.
8. His range is 10. So he does
This
not
tyrant
need
is
to
going to
use
run
that.
its 10.
So he's going to throw at Getarex. I'm going to boost the hit because your defense is going to go through the freaking roof. So you get the +4 for being in the trench.
Focus.
You get another +4 for being engaged with my soldier.
So that
My Volcar
22.
22.
So mine
is going to walk
which is the
to
power.
So
right
I'm going to
here
rat 8 against your defense.
and give
22. So. That's why I
Pathfinder
boosted.
to this Jackal.
So
I
you get
need-
minus.
14 points. I need
This
to roll 14
leader
on
is going to, or Reaver Commander is going to call Tactician
You actually need 2 of them to be 6.
and
Possibly. 14
run
you
out
can
to
get quite a few
here.
ways with 3 dice. Basically 2 sets.
This Jackal
We
is
got
going to run
10, 12.
it's 11 inches to the front of the zone. There we are. Takes Pathfinder. It's focus with it. Jackals have aggressive, which is why I'm running them without spending any focus.
Because they're silly. Aggressive on an arc node, actually.
And
is
then
a
my arc
fantastic ability.
Is going to not spend a focus
Right between both of them.
and run 9.
Trench does not block lines.
Not that it matters too much with power up anymore. However, being able to run an arc node for free matters when their cortex is
Which
out.
allows me to get
It also
+3 to my
matters
range.
for it starting outside of my command range.
Yes.
So I can run it into my command range.
Your
on my
control,
turn.
yes.
Sorry, control. Command is not a stat anymore.
Correct. You are forgiven this one time.
This Volcar is going to run its 11 inches forward. And then my War Witches,
Has a defense of
since they are kind of freed up this turn, are also going to run 11
Cole has a
forward.
defense of
14. I'm an 8.
It may be difficult for those of you at home to see, just because without Greg here, we are a little bit technologically limited on the stream and can't do the side camera. However, one of the War Witch units is a unit of Ice Witches, which is fine. We are waiting
correct.
very patiently for Privateer Press to release the boxes of units individually. It will
Okay.
happen. And it will get
And that is my first turn. So it is over to Rob.
How far do those guys shoot?
They shoot 17 and a half inches.
So they move
So
move
this guy will walk 6,
6.
and then they shoot 8
Lessons learned.
after a 2-inch place.
All right. We're going to have
And then
Shard go next. They are going to get the press forward order.
do you have the blessed card or whatever
Nope.
it is? What has magic weapons in your army?
Sabbreth and both Tyrants do on their melees.
And that's
Other
on
than that-
both of their melee weapons.
So the flails for each of the Tyrants is magical, and both of Sabbreth's Warblades are magical.
Excellent.
Well, in typical Mark IV fashion, I will go ahead and go Incorporeal on the first turn.
You really want her.
Threat range not including Perdition on your
Reward
tyrants.
is only a 1 inch.
Base is 10.
I missed
With red line, it's 12.
12. But I can. Severin can pick either Chromax or Bridget.
I'm happy to give Perdition threat ranges as well.
It's the board.
They're in the bonkers zone. So
Starts the charging. We're gonna try attack Bridget.
Although, wait. So how does
Do you have either side anywhere?
shield
It's against ranged attack.
against range? Just range.
Not mana. So against a ranged shot, he can jump in front of the shot.
Calls defense.
So I need Bridget's defense.
Bridget.
16. All three of them are an attack power 7. So 16, I need a 9 to hit. So this arm is 14 will miss.
It's a good thing we're not playing on clock,
We're
Rob.
going to have Rylas go next.
I always take a minute. You always have to.
you have to assess. If you're going second, you have to assess.
You do have to unpack. Will and I actually played almost this exact list. Well, Will played almost this exact list into me last week off stream.
14.
It went badly for me.
It did go badly,
We're just going to be honest. It went badly for me.
So defense is what I'm trying to get first.
and that's
I'm
fine.
struggling to roll a 9, so I'm looking at things that
I guess to preview next week's stream,
So, Severin is going to attack
I had been
Chromax.
called out. One of our
He needs a 7.
players has played on stream before. Brandon wants to drop Infernals into me and has told me specifically to bring an anti-Infernals, specifically an anti-Agathon.
All right, I am a weapon
Winter
What's their
Chorus.
defense?
I'm not going to get the charge
Their
bonus.
defense
I'm going
13.
to get 3 dice.
With Fog of War, they're a 15.
They do also have stealth.
If you also have stealth, I think his stuff is maybe in range, especially with Desperate Pace, to be able to see past it.
Pound 9.
But he'd have to
So
desperate
I am
pace
looking at
Yes,
minus
but he
9.
would have to Desperate Pace that unit.
Or he can blast damage them.
Well,
Armor what?
Well, sir.
16.
Minus
Dice off
9
10.
is 3 points of damage. Does Chromax
And fire.
take that, or does he want to transfer
I
it to
believe.
No, he said crit fire.
Crit fire. So I have to hit.
Yeah.
Rob, it sounds like you're between a rock and a hard place.
Ah!
That
Chromax
feels
target
like,
this time.
at least in my experience, what Orgoth is about.
Yes.
It's presenting your opponent very hard choices and then going, there are only wrong answers.
That is my turn. I
That's
have
fair.
a unit charge.
It's what I've experienced the most success with in Orgoth so far.
It definitely works, makes you work on setting up a peace trade correctly.
However, it means that once people kind of get wise to what Orgoth can do, it means that I'm going to have to play a lot smarter. There are definitely games that I can win just off of pressure alone. It's still just outside.
I want to see something.
Certainly. What are you thinking?
Right.
Yes, 9 inches.
So just going to try to throw dice at him and see what damage you do?
How 6?
This is
How 6? Sorry, I should roll there, but they weren't going to roll high enough. And D6 dudes.
Roll in the dang tray. How many dudes did you spawn, Rob?
Just one.
Just
All
the
right.
one.
to keep Awakened Spirit on Getter.
Certainly. Yep, I'm keeping that.
Chat wants to
Do you want to
know.
use power?
Chat wants to.
Who's all in chat today?
Never mind.
Chat's been fairly quiet.
Oh.
Although we'd love for folks to talk about it.
Activates, you can use it to make
We especially like it when you harass our players, because I like to harass our players.
That's what I always do,
if you want.
It's excellent.
mainly because they make rules mistakes.
It do happen. It do happen.
But not Rob.
Alright, so
I don't think I've ever seen Rob make a rules
Rob
mistake in
makes
my
rule
entire
mistakes.
I'm just like
Ask Rob about. I know it's not the game we're playing, but you can ask him about our foray into 8th edition fantasy when it came out.
Trebuchets used to be nuclear weapons.
That's right. Well, that's all right because I countered with a steam tank that had 10 steam points. It was excellent.
Would I keep this on here?
Short
Got some
version
more
is
Cast Imps going.
Yes.
What's the Cast Imps defense?
Paper,
I think it's.
This time,
target.
I actually believe 12 or 11.
Chromac first.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Ah.
To do Carnage on Getter. So we
I think that's the first time I've seen our audio equipment actually impact models. I can't blame that nudge gate on Rob. That's on us, actually.
Field interference.
Carnage. Yeah, Carnage is
Technical
range self.
difficulties.
Chromac casts it on himself.
Yeah.
It is not an upkeep. It is not an upkeep. So if you want him to have Awakened Spirit, he can still have Awakened Spirit.
Then I'll do that. So I'll just spend another one.
So I'll keep it. That's fine. We'll
So I'm sorry, they move 5,
They move 6.
move 6, +2, +1.5.
Friendly faction models gain +2
Two,
melee attack
1.5.
against enemy models.
And what's the reach on the weapon?
8.
No, the
Oh,
melee.
2.
12 inches of Chromac.
So
All of
6.
your army.
But they do have draggy harpoons.
I do it. Well, I assume he's probably going to want to play dead this turn.
Yeah, I'm talking about play dead. So 6 to 8,
Fury, and you got your
9.5.
Did you all talk about the train? I'm suddenly.
Yes, we did.
Okay. Well, did we talk about it on stream?
We did.
I'm good at this. I remember things. I hope Greg, our co-host, watches this later and gives me plenty of grief. So, or if he's watching now, give me grief now.
So we will go ahead and give them Desperate Pace.
You're not going to banish
Let's move up to right here.
Yeah.
These guys.
other than Chromac himself. You can get the +2 speed, but again, he's already engaged, so he can't charge something. So you can feat to get the
And they will play dead.
It's not gonna benefit.
Behind a wall.
Yep.
Do they have
I
Pathfinder?
could have benefited.
They
from
get it on
I
the
got
charge.
points.
Attack.
Relentless charge is neat.
Severn, you gonna attack Severn?
That is pretty neat.
Especially that +2 defense for fighting over a wall, which I don't think you can get there.
Defense is defense 14.
I don't think you're walking over and meleeing them over the wall. Or if you are +2 defense. I used to be good at guessing threat ranges, but the unit movement rules have been a very difficult adjustment for some of us. And by some of us, I definitely mean me.
Severn's armor is 12.
Seven armor is 12. So this would, I would also do 10, right? Because it's plus melee.
What's his,
Because it's carnage.
it's just a hit. Just a hit. So Carnage is just a hit.
I need
So it's just a straight.
Activate the
damage of
clock.
whatever you go.
Let's do its Animus.
So Rathok is House 17.
And
I
run.
don't think you have anything else to
Okay.
boost it.
what's your armor?
14. So it's only plus 3. So you roll Snake Eyes, you still.
That arm just doesn't work very well still.
Then I'll spend another.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gain a corpse if you can. 'Cause
No, I do have body.
you have Body Snatcher, so you gain a corpse.
Which I don't know that thing.
I do have
It looks like a little
I don't
skull.
know if I have any good. See, this is where I think about the script. We have arcane forces on it.
We're going to give this guy a corpse.
You got it.
He's going to run.
I don't have any guns in this list like advantages. But I keep thinking of like, I should run like 2
But you can just put
destroyers
any kind of
with
token on
him.
there.
Because then they're like, well, they're
Something that you can keep track of, separate from your fairy. So if you want to do, there you go. Two butt kill. So dying spell. Now with your corpses, you can do during your combat action. You can spend a corpse token to make an additional melee attack. You can make one additional attack for each corpse token. Each corpse token spent.
No, I want to spend my fury instead.
During its activation, you can spend a corpse token to remove D3 points for each token spent. Or you can use it during your combat action to boost attack advantages. So you can use it like Fury.
But I don't want to. I want to use my fury instead. So this guy can.
Skinnamones is going to run.
Attack.
You spend another Fury. You spend a Fury to buy another attack.
Yeah, I'll attack him.
Attacking the Sard, certainly.
What is Fasar's defense?
Same defense, 14. You're looking for a 4, my good sir.
So I have 10. Yep.
Hits him. Nails it. The Sard goes, bleh, you get another corpse.
Another corpse.
oh, like, yeah. Wait, there's sheets. Oh! There, oh, that's right, you got this.
I'll just apologize now to everyone watching, both currently and later on YouTube, because we do recordings for the VODs up on YouTube. The screen
We're cast some
drops off
feeble
a bit.
through him
But I have a
at them.
question. How many points
The
goes down?
screen drops off a bit today. Hopefully, our video
Does
quality
she have
improves
eyeless
here
sight?
later.
Oh, shit. I can't cast, can I?
They have the stealth.
They have the stealth.
I'll make Rigid
If you want to redo anything, please go ahead.
I'd have to redo my whole turn.
Oh, okay.
So, and you told me there's stealth at the beginning. Artifice deviation, of course, right there.
Yep.
Right there.
So you have to stay engaged with rivals.
Then
We'll go ahead and go Mirage on him.
Call will do his flying axe.
Actually, do Mirage on him.
So it's +2, so he has 9. So I need a 5 to hit.
Also benefits from having a sister engaged with you as well, because he has the ability to gain. When making a melee attack targeting an enemy
I
model,
just realized I
1, 2,
marked
3,
this turn 2, and it's definitely not turn 2 yet.
you get you gain plus
Currently
2.
turn 1.
It is definitely
It
currently
may feel
turn
like
1.
turn 2.
So because his sister's in there, he gets
I-
plus 4.
So that would mean that 11.
He's
The
11.
co-host is better at running this than I am.
Nails it.
It's a POW 13.
It's PAL 13. Because of the sister, so we both get 15. Because of the game.
And what is yours?
This game's corpse.
12. So you're already at plus 3, so you just need to roll snake eyes.
Put it right there.
You killed him.
Now I get +2.
Huh?
+2.
You will get
And I'll give the corpse to this one.
So you're up to 5.
Okay.
And Cole gets a body.
What's their max
body
threat?
snatch as well,
Oh,
so
their
he
max
gets
threat
a
is
corpse.
10.
I believe Cole has body snatch. He does indeed. Body snatcher, heart eater. He gains a heart.
I think this is the first time I've noticed.
Yeah. There's that. Now Bridget still has her activation.
But I don't
Her
think
combat
I
action.
can. Oh!
Are you within 5 inches of them?
No, I'm not.
I think I bumped myself. I think you're well within 5 inches. You can shoot him. Now he will be plus 4 for
Outside of line of sight of that model. Outside of 10 inches of that model.
Sounds good.
You get gang. It would normally, but gang is for melee
Yep, you're
attacks, not for range.
Your turn.
For benefit.
All right.
Target.
Now
My
we're
stuff
actually
powers
turn
up. Put a focus back on that tyrant. Put a focus back on that tyrant.
And the soldier is
So now I gotta ask, what can I pick up this turn?
13 plus 4 is going to go to
You've given me a couple of predictions off of those cast imps, but I was gonna get him anyway.
Yeah.
We're gonna let Fog of War drop. We're gonna keep Redline up, so I'll go back up to
melee
6
attack.
focus.
Unfortunately, she does not benefit from that with her bow.
I guess the real question is, do I feat this turn?
Can I boost it?
Question is, what will you pick up with? You have 2 heavies. You have your rocks. Your rocks
If
will
that
do
Skin
some
and
work.
Moans wasn't there, I would say that I nearly, possibly, I don't know, pick up his caster.
But that Skin and Moans is there.
She is in corporal.
No, you'd be a little too far away, I think.
Then I'll have Gedrax go.
And now here I'm going to have Vietnam flashbacks from my game last week against this.
Sabbreth does threat pretty far.
It's a little bananas.
Use the infiltration card.
Realistically, I want to pick up everything that can get Manifest Destiny.
I have
With a priority focus on those 2 Skin and Moans.
I haven't done any of them.
Right. What was the one you did that you decided?
Can you reach the other Skin and Moan? The one up front and center you can do, assuming you could see it.
Well, so we're probably going to start with
Hit and run. Fantastic. Huge hit and run.
the game plan that I think I'm going to go for is clearing out all this infantry with my Berserk Jackal
Have them move away.
to clear a way towards
Or
this,
move closer. You can have them move
and then
So hit
getting
and run gives them
that guy out of the way.
position.
Which guy is that guy? For those at home.
That madcap, the big madcap.
All right.
Wait, how
Um,
has Cole? No, neither of them have taken that damage.
Nope.
I was just gonna see if
So-
Cole has healing.
all of my weapons.
and I can
Okay. So,
berserk through those 4 models just about, or
but
3,
it's after
depending on which one I want to perdition off of.
at the end.
Because I think this tyrant needs to perdition
I'll do that.
to get to that skin and bones over there.
And they don't have to be together. They can move in opposite directions if they want.
They also generate souls and can't be 3+1 okay? And they have shield guard.
And I also may have screwed myself a little bit with order of activation.
Because I have an actual 3.
Because I want Sabbreth to go.
Yep. Mine's just a little bit easier to manage.
So maybe I need 2 perditions?
Go there.
But if you pop Shroud, and my arc node suddenly is
She doesn't have to follow
less than 5 inches of the way from the second thing I want to perdition, kind of as well.
Well, because I can influence this game because we're not at a tournament. Rob, what is the trigger for Shroud?
Kill a model with a shooting attack.
Oh, really? It's just range attacks?
Is it kill a model or is it
So,
miss
like,
a
say she's
model?
over here.
No, Shroud is kill a model.
Shroud and Ill
She
Omens
could be the one
both are on
moving,
kill.
pull Cull with her.
But it's ranged only.
So that's
Range
the benefit
only.
of having
Can't trigger it off of
information with
prediction.
ranges. You can have them go in opposite directions and then change your avenues of how you can
That's
do it.
good to know.
Because she doesn't help by being over there. Because this will be the end of the end of their activation. You're basically placing where you want to be for the next turn. Guarding from being shot or being able to run
I don't want
away.
line of sight. I think I'll move here instead.
So this is something that you keep
And
in
then
mind
what
with
offensive spells do you have over there?
They can go
Offensive?
in opposite directions. Now, I think
The big one is Abyssal Gate.
go from.
Actually, Enfeeble is kind of offensive, but the Abyssal Gate.
So it's really fun
Okay.
to play around with that.
And Abyssal Gate is place once you damage me?
Place 3 inches, but can't place your leader.
What's it going to work? You got to do is work first. Probably strength. Beat the crap out of something.
Yeah, warp string. And then he'll also, he has the awakened spirit. He'll get spiny growth as well.
You certainly can.
And yeah, right up next to you, it'd be like,
There,
This time, I'm not gonna be nice.
there.
So he will bite your corner.
All right, so your bite is range 1.
Yep.
We're currently at 2 inches away from each other, so you cannot.
This will be
bite.
difficult terrain for you.
Well, if I'm placing there, it won't matter. And my
Placing
rocks
doesn't
fly.
Yeah, I just didn't know what you wanted.
Because flight
And-
is still silly.
Without Stumbling Drunk,
My
that guy's a lot more vulnerable.
Max 7 plus
Base armor on your skin and bones is 16?
But then
16 right now. He's 17 as he stands.
he has plus strength.
17 from...
Damage.
He's got 1 corpse.
Oh, 1 corpse. Okay.
9 against the soldiers, 13.
So maybe my rocks pick that up? I think they probably do.
So now you're going to be plus 2 to the damage. So what's the damage on your bite?
Okay.
Ow. 14 to 16.
14 goes up to a 16. Soldier's armor is 16. So straight dice. Have an extra colored die so that I have a location because this is a war beast.
10 to the 5.
He's minus. He should be minus 2 speed.
Oh, that one? Okay.
Yeah.
5 and scroll.
So minus 2 speed down to speed 6. I'm still charging 9 inches.
Yeah, you still get.
So I still get there.
No, you got.
That's
you
not a
got-
problem.
You moved in so you get your X on it.
So another, so I just need 14.
14. Nails it. What's the great X power?
The great X power is 17
Plus 2.
plus 2, so
19 against 16.
So 16, so I get plus 3.
Lots of thinking going on at this table. Trying to figure out the murder.
What'd you roll there?
12.
Sabbreth is going to go.
15 to the 1.
We're going to do what I should have done in the first place. Well, Sabbreth's not going to go yet. I'm going to move my arc node.
And how many points is that?
That will be, the
He's
light
gonna
is
call
worth
Tactician.
2 points.
Sounds good.
So
And he's going to stay where he is. Malgrith
any,
is going to go ahead and run and touch the flag.
I'll just
Give me your stick back.
So this round you should have gotten 5 points.
I don't want to trigger Elements first before I get to that.
Kill the light core
Um,
model. Use a command card.
So
sorry,
What did you have before? 5?
my arc
no, I
node
think I Because
Gonna run to right here.
So then I would have had at the beginning, I would have so plus 5, so I'm at 8.
So I think that's fine.
You're 1 point away.
Need one more.
One more point.
Just use this die.
I get to within 8 of your skin and moans.
So it goes 6, and then another 2 there for you.
Does that look like 8 to you, Rob?
It does not.
Okay,
Just short them.
that's fine.
Pretty much he's done.
I don't know if I ran him his full distance, but I didn't check. So,
All right, I'm sitting at 5, so I need to deal 4 points. So,
If you want to, like, you could run him, like, because you
like a
ran him
little
straight.
further
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, if you just do that and then back him up just a smidge, and then right at 8's fine.
because
Okay.
I cannot keep it right now. Unless you have a way of dispelling it, or I do not keep it, it's there until I decide
That's
it goes
good.
away.
We appreciate the good sportsmanship and etiquette on both our players here. Thank you all.
He's got his plus
Talking
2
through
armor.
stuff, especially because it's not a tournament game right now, allowing reasonable
Get more points from
corrections.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feat to get 1 point, and I'm going to try and kill I'm going to try and kill Gyarados. So that'll give me my. That'll
This
give
is
me
a
the
lot
full
to go
point
through.
I need to win.
Let's see if I heal it up though.
Yeah,
Heal more than I
it'll be an uphill battle.
Dice
for
off 3,
sure.
3 charge attacks. It's 24
I
boxes.
usually
The
take
rest
the
of them
Grievous.
maybe
I
pick it
usually
up the
take
rest of the way.
Savagery card, which gives me Grievous, which makes healing doesn't.
How many boxes does the Skin and Moans have? 26?
28.
28?
All right. Lilith is going to go first.
Oh boy.
Lilith is going to feat.
What does that do?
My feat is I
I'll
get
tell
an
you what
extra
I'll do.
die on my attack rolls. I'm going to move up. I'm going to shoot Gyarados with the Blood Lure shot. I am going
My
to boost
skirmishers
hit
are gonna run.
Gyarados, because Gyarados is sitting in a trench at defense 18.
This guy is
I
going
am
to
an 8, I
run
need a 10. I get
right
Wait,
out
no,
to
plus
here.
2 from.
Well, I guess I could charge.
for defense. So you get 4 for being in cover.
How are you charging him?
I could charge that
Oh,
casket
okay.
over there.
So just to hit
Absolutely.
your
Why was it at 22 when he?
Huh? Because the soldier was in there too.
Soldier.
You got the in melee bonus, which is plus 4 as well. That's how you got the 8.
But I still don't want to trigger
I did it out
Elements.
of order because I didn't want to.
So I won't
push it-
trigger
I didn't
elements
wanna
'cause I
push
wanna
it
kill that
out of-
skin
out of
elements.
range of the soldier.
So he's going to run
All right. So
right out to here.
I'm not going to boost because
we're
I
gonna
get
place my
extra die
banner
to hit.
right there, so I'm within 5 of your Skin and Moans.
And
then we're
is
gonna
an
place
11. I will hit you.
1, 2 inches
Technically
away this
top
way.
12 versus your armor 19.
1, 2 inches away this way. 1,
We're
2
going to do
inches
10,
away
so
this way.
20 to 3.
Um,
You will get to heal because this is an attack. 3 to the 3 on Gyarados.
Let's see if I can.
oh, I placed the wrong
I
guy.
get 1.
I wonder why I was placing too many there.
You want to heal the damage.
There we are. That makes more sense.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
And so now this rock is going to go ahead and charge your Skin and Moans.
Bridget,
Sounds good.
So,
No, he ran.
no, I just ran him.
He said he's run. He's like, no, I'm going to charge. He's like, no, I'm going to run.
Yeah, I don't want to trigger Ill Omens,
Bridget's defense.
because then it's going to affect my whole turn. I'd rather be the thing that triggers Ill Omens, one of the Skin and Moans, and it be kind of an important model.
But can
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Sounds
Now my
familiar,
rock is
doesn't it,
going to
Rob?
charge.
Need an 8 to hit.
I can get face to face with your Skin and Moans
So I'm not going to boost
and
this
drop my
one.
model.
And I will hit again with an 11 on Bridget.
I'm going to place
Pouch 12.
1, 2 inches away and
He's
within
within
line
3
of sight.
inches of her. He can take the shot instead.
We're going to start with
All right. So no, he's going to stay right where he's at. It's going to hit him instead.
That looks good to you?
So what is his armor?
His armor is.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 1.
14 for his armor? I
Right
thought
there.
it's 17.
The pitch triangle, ladies.
Well,
and-
I don't want to pitch, so I'm
Yeah.
probably going to choose not to.
Armor 17 on call.
Um,
So, pouch 12, so we
But
even
if
if I
you
do.
did want to, that is an option.
minus 5.
If you did.
2 points of damage to Cole.
Okay.
Does he have excessive healing?
Let me just check. I am going to be Matt 9, as they have Sitting Vulture, so if I'm base to base with you, you get -1 defense.
He has rapid
And they have Gang, and
Rapid
since
healing.
I am engaging him with more than one
He
of them,
absolutely does.
I get +2 Matt and +2 damage.
Cool beans.
This game.
We're going to start with this one, needing a 4 to hit.
For it.
There's a lot of things to keep track of.
That'll hit.
Sounds good.
It is going to be a POW 12 up to 14,
Arm 17.
and then up to 15 from the back.
On Cole, because he is Witch
Arm
Mark,
17.
Okay, dice off 2.
automatically going to hit him.
That's cocked.
It is going to hit.
So 11 off 2 is 9 to the 2.
Which will be 2. Which is the
It'll make
and
its
Gedarex.
second attack, needing a 4.
So Cole
That'll
is
hit.
going to take
At
pow
dice
10
off
and
2.
increase the damage on this.
That'll be 4 to the 6.
So his armor is 17, right? Or 16?
This next one over here is going to take its cap charge.
Cole's armor
It'll hit.
is 17.
Cocked, but it won't
Minus
matter.
7.
I did hit the crit. I don't want to pitch.
8
Dice off 2.
6 points of damage.
That'll be 11 to the 1.
Take the 6 points first.
He has to take the 6.
Technically, he has
And
to take
for
the 6
its
in case
second
he dies.
attack,
Okay. So he does.
Um,
So he takes 6 and then he
I
drops
will hit
seven.
and dice off 2.
I'm going to boost damage on his
3 to
sister.
the 3.
This is sister's armor.
This
One
last
box
one
short.
Armor is
is going to hit
12.
with a 6. Not
Her
pitching
armor is
again.
12.
Dice off 2. 5 to the 2.
I will trigger Ill Omens.
Yeah, you will.
I will reave the one for the running. He will gain a corpse.
Okay. And then its last
Hey,
attack,
Rob.
I'm going to make into that madcap.
Defense 14 now. I'm just going to add to me.
Cool.
By her name.
Still Matt.
What is the axe?
Oh, I am not base to base with you over there.
So she can make her melee
So Matt 8. Needing a 6, I'll miss with a 4.
Go
You
on,
want to
set.
trigger Fortune's
Gedarex is
Path.
going to take a POW 10, which is minus 9 because of Spidey growth. Or actually, because of Parasite, it's going to be 16, so it's going to be minus 6.
I was about to ask about
It's
Phantasm
going
like
to be
an
1
idiot,
point
but
to his 1.
I forgot momentarily. It's the other way around.
There's no way he's not going to heal that. He's going to heal that 1 point back. Now, it doesn't have to be.
That will also be both of his command cards this turn.
If he pops Fortune's Path, yes.
So you put the 1 point to his 1. Say his spirit was out. You could bring his spirit back online instead of healing back that 1 point to the 1.
Is spear back?
His spirit. Spirit is what allows him to force. To buy attacks and boosts and damage and all that.
Everything's fine.
I'm
Everything's
just
not gone.
letting you know how that tech works. So technically you take the damage and then you can heal whatever points you want. So
I'll just heal with it.
fantastic. I'm just letting you know for future games that you can really abuse that ability to keep him fully functioning. And then after that she gets
He
a
can do that.
yeah. And after that she's gonna move 3
And
inches.
here we see Rob thinking.
Now Azrael, Gedarex
I will.
has been blood marked.
You will?
Azrael
Yeah.
can charge
Okay.
Gedarex for free.
Then at the end of their activation, they have
We're
Repo
going
3.
to do.
I'm just going to go ahead and move this one
Bridget was the one that granted
right
praise
next to
to
your
Bridget
grave ghoul.
Azrael's
And then this one's going to pile in.
We're gonna
It's
charge
3
Gedarex.
inches. Not pile in
We're
too
going to
far.
charge Gedarex with our charge attack. I have a mat
And
7.
then this one's going to move.
Gedarex is a defense
there.
of 14. Because this is now melee attack. I get an extra die on to hit with the attack. So I need a 7 to hit. That is going to hit. I'm charging.
Yeah.
This is a POW 17.
Now what do I want to do?
Armor 16 because of Parasite. This is going to be +1.
That went well enough that I don't think I have to feed this turn. I'd rather keep it up.
12 points to 2.
He is going to call Tactician for what it's worth and
Okay, so
run his way
Making sure I can win.
away from Isaiah.
Gedarex is taking a POW 12. It's taking a
Um,
POW 12 to us too.
Did you make it 19? Or no.
Armor goes down to 16, so it's plus 1. So that's how it got up to 12. It was originally 11, so it's how 12 to it.
12 to his what?
What's the range on the Cockatrice's teleport?
Yep.
3 inches.
12 damage.
And it's within 3 inches?
Within 3.
Okay.
And then you can take your excessive healing.
Armor 18 up to 19 from Ill Omens.
3 points.
And then up to
He is still in 19.
still a 19?
Yep.
Alright.
Maybe I kill that next.
I'm going to throw my spear at you. You will be defense 18.
That seems fine. These War Witches are going to reorganize. Not unionize, but reorganize. And hand a focus to my Jackal over this way.
I think that should be left up to a vote there, Mr. Pinkerton.
War Witches don't get a vote.
And I do not have the pistol ability.
And 2 focus onto this
It's a free
tyrant.
attack.
That's right.
So
Gonna go
that's
Union
6,
bust in there. I think that Warwitch Union needs to
14 plus 8
happen.
is 22. I did that wrong. So 22.
If they don't want to join the Union, Crix is always hiring.
14, no. 10 and
The
12.
warping was where the one turn.
No, you get it throughout the entire round until he warps again. So he's still plus 2 strength. 4, 16. I need to roll 16.
I don't know if that clock has anywhere to go.
Cocked, but that's a 5, so it's not going to hit.
And the Cockatrice's defense 14 under Ill Omens.
Defense 14 under elements.
I could have made it 13 if I had repoed the dude into there for Sitting Vulture.
We will hit.
Oh well.
We will burst.
So I'm at
We
9,
don't need to boost damage. We get
needing
plus
5s.
Plus 1 damage is only going to be 5 points to the 6.
5?
5 to the 6.
Oh.
I do have dodge. I do have dodge now.
5.
Oh, on the Cockatrice?
Everything.
Oh.
Heal. Excessive healing.
Her trump is ill omens.
Oh, because everything dodge?
Are you going to boost it again?
Buy an attack. I hit with a 7. It was plus 1. So I just have to roll a 1 to kill him. Unfortunately, it's 8 points of damage to get her X.
That's fine.
Can't come back to it. I kill a
Yeah, I
heavy
think
for
I
3
feed to kill
points.
3 heavies.
Gets me to 9.
I think I feed to kill 3 heavies.
Good fight.
That was a good fight.
Sabbreth is going to go.
I was gonna
She's
do
gonna pop
Power
feet.
Swell, because every time I activate a card, you get 1, right?
She's going to start
No, it's the first
by
time you use
casting
only the first time.
Carnage.
You use
and
That was a
then
close one.
it was very close. You needed 1 point. Chromac feats. So if you had feated, even though you weren't going to
she's going to cast
because that would have gotten you the 1 point.
Silence of Death
You wouldn't
on
have
the
gotten anything
Bloodthirst
from your
Jackal.
feat, but you would have
What's
gotten
that
the
do?
1 point to feat.
Plus 2 damage and takedown.
Might do that
On
next
melee.
time, but I think
Definitely.
Um,
I was all like the turn before when I was trying to hit you while in combat. I should have feeded that turn too. 1, get
Eight
the
of that
point,
skin and
and 2,
bones.
it would have made it so I would have been better hit.
She'll boost a
Because
Crippling
I get
Grasp
the- I
into
get-
that Skin and
Not only
Bones.
would I have the 3 dice from the feet, but I could boost to get 4.
I'm at
To
7,
take
you're
that.
def 14.
That's 14.
So I need a 7.
It's a
That'll hit you with 15.
Okay.
You've been Crippling Grasp.
Bridget and Cole are fantastic.
She's going to boost a Perdition
Um,
into that one right there.
Sounds good.
At this point, I've cast Crippling Grasp, Perdition, and Carnage, and Silence of Death with her under feet.
something to remember with Chromac,
Defense 13.
his cohort.
Yep.
Hyper
Needing a 6.
when they are hit with an attack,
I will hit you with a
they
12.
can make a full advance.
It's a POW 10.
Again, a corpse.
Okay.
So
What was
if
the-
I
what is their
shot-
armor?
If I shot Getter
Paper like 10, 11, 12,
Okay.
something
when
like
the
that.
soldier hit
Did you roll snake eyes?
I almost did, but one of them was cocked. If you want me to roll it.
okay.
Tell you what, roll again. If you roll the snake eyes.
No.
I think
I roll boxcars instead.
I want to play against
They are 12-11s.
I wanted
They are 12-11?
Oh.
Okay, so I couldn't have not killed it.
try to.
In response to Perdition,
I'll do a.
um,
I'll do a. I'll just kill the warcaster.
this tyrant is going to walk
King of the Hill.
Yes.
5
Vengeful's
forward.
a nice spell, too.
Sounds good.
To put, if the model-
She's going to swap
model-
red line
model range into-
over to this
into
tyrant.
melee range, you can make attack against it.
And then she's going to
If they move
pay
into
and boost.
Can you have Silence of Death and Red Line on?
Silence of Death is on the jack.
Okay, got it.
And then red line is going to be on the tyrant. We're going to buy and boost a perdition into that cast imp as well.
Sounds good.
Needing a 6.
After the attack. So after
That'll
the
hit
charge
with
attack, you would have been able to
8s.
I get another corpse.
Boxcars will do.
Posterity.
retaliatory. When you get attacked.
This tyrant will then walk
For sure going to
7
get
inches
attacked
forward.
on a turn, the next
Where's my
turn,
7?
on
There's
your
my
opponent's
7.
turn, you put the retaliatory, you put the vengeful.
Nearest
The nearest model
model.
is going to be that
on the
cockatrice
model
over
that's
there.
going to get attacked.
Sounds good. Just end up closer to it.
No, it's just a basic attack.
But that means I still have 2 attacks.
You just
There
get
we are.
You get the one attack, attacking the model that attacks you.
So Sabbreth has 1 focus
Would I
left.
get my 2 attacks?
No, just the one. Just the one basic melee attack.
Oh,
So
boy.
you can smack him with your sword, with your. If it's on Getorek, you can smack him with the axe.
And she's going to
Like we
move
said, your warp is good for a round.
right to
so that
there
should be a
to
power
get
team.
carnage on
So
everything
you're gonna
that's
get
going to be
hit.
important.
might as well hit him back.
Alright.
This focus.
I mean, in that
She
case,
has 1 focus.
you can upkeep mental
Um,
spirits, have Getoreks go first,
And she'll recast Fog
fighting
of War.
growth for free.
For all that it matters.
Chromac
It actually
goes
might matter.
second and gives him
Um,
vengeful, which would
my
replace
War
the
Witches
attuned spirit. So he's
are
benefited from
going
attuned
to
spirit,
walk
and now he has a new one.
6 over
So as long as
to
Chromac still has to upkeep attuned spirit, but as long as Chromac goes second, you can put
Here.
that, you can replace that spell after the fact.
and we're going to add 2 focus to that
There you
tyrant.
are.
They're 2.
And-
the other one is the is a Crix. Is a Crix
1 focus
spell
to
token?
there, just in case.
So
I was hoping I was hoping that Garrett doesn't have 1 box left. Because
We are
I
going
was
to
gonna,
move the banner 6 inches this way.
get you with
And then 1 is going to go over here.
and Garrett, 'cause I was gonna make
Here.
and then he got
Over here.
3 attacks.
no, you would have got. You
8,
would have
8.
definitely killed Chromac. Killed Azure upright. As you saw,
There. Am I still within 10 for tactician?
you gotta remember your feet. I forget it all the time.
Well, next time, 'cause I'm just gonna do kill war cash. It'll be a lot easier. The man.
And then
But I think I could.
One
I
to
think
right
it would
here.
have been a lot easier.
We're gonna make a
if you didn't
2-man
have stealth,
CRA.
What's the reach on that weapon? 2 inches?
2.
He's going to be -2 to hit. Both of them actually will be.
Oh, because they're engaging the monkey?
Yeah.
That's why.
And does that guy have?
Well, and actually, unless they don't have Pistolier, they can't do it anyway.
Oh, they're not shooting the monkey.
No,
Does
but
he have 2-inch melee?
no. If
You said CRA, so we're doing a CMA.
I'm going to CRA into that
Oh,
guy.
yeah. So no. So you're right. You're not engaging me. I'm not engaging you. You're engaging me.
Yes. So I will still take the -2 to hit.
But you still take the -2 to hit.
Okay. And you're in cover?
I'm in cover, so I'm an 18.
18? Yeah.
Those oods sound pretty bad.
Lord of the Feast is pretty brutal. Legion just likes to ignore
Instead-
a lot of rules.
Oh, I know what I need to do. We're going to make a 2-man CRA with this one using that one giving up his ranged attack. So that way neither of them is actually making the attack.
So I'm sorry. Who's doing the CRA?
CRA from him.
Okay. From these 2 models at
Yes,
this.
these 2 models at that.
I'm a defense 18.
Okay, I am a 5 base, plus 2 for prey up to 7, up to 8 from inspiration, and then up to 10.
Ignore the movement debuff.
With the CRA. So you're looking for an 8.
Need an 8.
Yep, need an 8. See if I hit it.
40, 50,
Survey says
No.
no.
Would you like to dodge?
50 millimeter. Cole or him. is a 40. So it's the size of the base.
And what's the big arrow?
Which big arrow? There's a lot of big arrows. Let's show me that. The one. On his, that
Okay.
one is advanced deploy. So when
Um,
you go to deploy them,
Then we'll make a
they get
3-man
extra 3
CRA
inches to deploy.
with this one, this one,
Oh,
this
and
one.
you
Sounds good.
Same guy. Now needing a 7.
Give me a 7.
When it's 1 nail and then 3 arrows across.
That'll hit.
I'll shield guard it.
Cool.
There you go. Next
This is
time,
POW
when he gets
12 base
boxed,
plus
you
3,
roll a
so
D6.
15.
I am armor 15.
15, so just straight dice.
So that's how tough.
7 points to the 3.
He did not ever get killed.
Well, that's all right.
Pro Max.
So then I've got a question. If he dies before Stumbling Drunk goes off, like if I charge in there and Thresher,
So,
It's all simultaneous.
right?
oh, that's nice.
So stumbling drunk is actually on the hit.
They both.
Oh, it's
No,
on the
it's-
hit.
no,
Is it on?
wait.
Is it on? I feel like it's after it's resolved, right?
And the same activation.
Let's read it.
And Getorix, he has. What's the
Hit.
feature of the headbutt?
Hit.
It's on hit.
Power attack.
So stumbling drunk will trigger on the hit.
So power attack headbutt, what it does is you give up your initials to knock the model down. You roll the hit, it's a power attack. You roll the hit with your max.
I don't think I have a way around that right
If
now.
you hit, they get knocked down, which means every attack after that automatically hits them.
What's the foot with the big
That is
explosion?
trample.
Trample and then the arrow going down. The explosion.
It's slam.
And what is the
Slam is you move up to 3 inches, basically like a charge, and you roll to hit the model. You hit them, you push them away, and knock them down. Let's double check. If you go to the library, there's a square that says icon reference. If you click that,
It has all of them.
it has all of the icons. And then slam power attack, you can click that one, and it'll take you right to the rule. Model can make a power.
Again, we are deep in thinking in this one.
Link, I don't know why it doesn't.
Otherwise referred to as throwing the Orgoth player into the tank because he thinks he can take it all.
Oh yeah.
Power attack, grabs the model.
I win by clock because the Orgoth player is like, I'm going to win everything on turn 1.
So, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing a potential solution. However, I'm actually not going to share it.
Well, I appreciate that.
I gave some information earlier. And the good commentator giveth, the good commentator taketh.
Normal movement.
Or something like that. I'm not, I guess I shouldn't say I'm a good commentator.
I think after like maybe 2 more times after I play it, I think I'm gonna like really get the move down. Because sometimes it's a lot harder. How do you?
Okay.
Towards the model.
He's going to charge
Large base model, you get 2
your
inches.
big cast imp.
Cool. Remember, he has -2 speed.
Your speed plus 3, but you have
Yes.
to end within 2 inches of the model.
Red line kind of makes up for it, but
Then you're going to make an attack roll.
Yeah, I guess I have to.
Your
So now instead of going 10, he'll in fact go 8.
attack score.
And just for those of us at home, and mostly me, why is he -2 speed?
clock.
Does that work on non-living models?
Yeah, clock is just period.
That's rude. Note to self, kill the clock.
He's going to make it to right there.
Sounds like awesome sauce.
And what is your defense?
14
14, huh?
across everything.
You get to charge for free.
I do get to charge for free because I have red line
Excellent.
on that jack.
6 inches.
Needing a 5.
D6 inches away. You roll a D6. Whatever that is, that many inches away from them.
I'll charge at you with the claws.
I don't know if there's a difference.
I'd like to have this available to hit your skin and bones.
Obviously, you're probably getting, you're
Um,
going to knock them away from you, so you're not going to be able to attack them anymore unless you have a ranged attack.
Knock them in any direction.
Well,
Directly away. So depending where you land, it's going to be directly away.
2.
So you can charge off to, you can slam them off. You can go off to the side.
Armor
Hello,
18
No Howard.
on
Thanks
that
for
guy?
joining us here
On
this
this guy?
evening.
Yeah.
directly towards. So you do have to go directly at them.
Can you hit them?
18.
Like, can you
Okay, and how many boxes?
away in any
5.
direction?
No.
Okay.
Directly away.
Um,
Them directly away. So we
no
go-
corpse and no corpses on that Skinner Bones, but it'll be armor
Say
18.
you would,
He'll be armor 18 because of this guy.
we would go and we go
Because
like
the
that,
corpse,
slam
the
it,
Nethnel is rude.
like
I was
that.
going to say the corpse
Say
card.
we could
Well, we'll see if
line
this
them
map
up
works.
before we do
I'd
the
like this to
charge.
hit. So we're gonna boost to
Go
hit.
Slam him. We could slam
I'm
him
at
together.
9 because you're within 12 inches of Sabbreth.
And then do the
I need a 5.
get knocked down.
They get knocked down as well.
That will hit.
Same size or bigger.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a POW 17,
We'll take an extra die down.
Armor 18.
armor 18,
So because
3 dice.
say it was the other way around.
On the Casca, it's an 18.
That'll kill that.
Cool. It'll do POW 13 points. POW 13 to that.
Okay.
Armor what?
19.
Or I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure it's POW 13.
So you
Gotta
want the
double check.
big ones doing this time.
You want to?
POW 12. POW 12 to 13.
Dice off 7.
Everybody else.
It's up to 13.
Oh, it's up to 13?
Yeah.
Oh, because of Fortune's Path?
Fortune's Path.
Yeah.
Where you're
So dice off 6.
Dice off 6.
if they knock into
2
a
points
To the
to the 4. And you are on fire.
No, not my Tyrant.
you're going to get an extra die.
That's right. Now it's on fire. Whatever
Okay.
will you do?
In response to that thing perishing, I'm going to overtake a whole inch over to there.
Sounds good.
It's going to take its face attack into your Skinner Moans.
Defense 14.
Defense 14, crippling grasp down to 12. I am at 9, so I need a 3.
Yeah, 3.
That'll hit. POW 14, POW 12 up to 16 with the combination of Redline and crippling grasp.
The only thing is, my phone's about to die.
So I'm not taking crippling grasp against me.
No, don't take it in. I'll just add that stuff to mine.
Okay, I'm at 19.
19? Okay. 16 dice off 3. 5 to the 5. Oh, and then I'll take my flail attack, needing a 3. That'll hit. POW 22 to your armor 18.
Armor 19.
Armor 19, okay. So dice plus 3.
Dice plus 3.
That'll be 8 to the 2.
You get, like, are you
By an attack with the flail.
models that you really don't have to look at your phone? You can just be like,
That'll hit with a 3. I was scared there for a second. Dice plus 3. 11 to the 4. By an attack.
But special rules I saw.
That'll hit with a 4.
He's dead.
Dice plus, okay.
because you having your whole stealth thing, it definitely makes the Lord of the Feast.
And then that off.
It's more difficult.
He'll take 3 of the 2.
Really fun.
And that's that.
Corpse.
So in this case, if Bridget didn't go first,
And now my tyrant, my other tyrant, is going to walk
you could
to,
use your hunting
minus 2
powers
speed.
to shoot the shepherd. Teleport
And not
goes to
redline.
shoot the shepherd. Finish attacking the shepherd,
there.
since she's really easy to kill the crows.
And then I will go ahead and be mat 9.
Rounded by attacking.
We'll start with my
Plus, there's also
flail attack. You're def 14.
Yep.
I'm at 9. You need 5. That'll hit.
She's definitely the one that
21.
low model.
How 18, so dice off 3.
She also has heart eater too.
3 to the 6. We'll take my face attack, needing a 5. I'll miss with a 4. Would you like to dodge?
Yes.
Okay. Where would you like to dodge to?
It's time to get out of Dodge.
Death power. This model gains +1 armor, +1 to the melee attack and damage rolls for each corpse token that she currently has. She can have a max of 3 corpse tokens. So she can be armor 19, POW 16. Well, I guess the Raven doesn't have an actual damage. Oh, Bloodthirst. That's why she's so short. So for the feasts, she's really good against units. Where she casts the Raven into one of the models of the units. She teleports base to base.
What does this banner do?
-1 armor.
If I'm within 5?
Within 5. I may have miscalculated on my last thing against you. Yeah, I did.
Around her,
Oh well.
which is only 1 inch. But for most people being within 2 inches,
You have no more perditions.
Nope. Sabbreth has already gone.
That guy is the last guy to go.
That is correct. Well, and my Berserk one over here. So I've got 2 more Warjacks to go.
How far can that Berserk one go?
This Berserk one can go, it charges 11.
she gets out of hand.
So nowhere right now. This one has Bloodthirst, so it gets an extra 2 inches against living models. So it can go 13 into that cast imp
So
if
they
you
don't
want.
all die, but she has a corpse. They don't all die from the first attack. Maybe one person dies. You can use that corpse to buy another attack everybody again.
You kill more, you give more. You kill more, you give more.
Yeah.
You go
She gets ridiculous real quick. The more people.
And I'm sorry, what's his max threat?
11.
point game where she's a lot more useful where she controls.
She's still really good at these low point values, as long as you can keep her safe enough to where she can get to.
But right now we can't see you because of the cloud anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to move so I can teleport.
Okay.
Just want to double check I can teleport to.
If you are moving base to base with my rock, you are going to get -1 defense.
I will move just a smidge out.
Sounds good.
Yay, -1 defense. Sitting vulture is a silly rule.
He walks back into the vulture's waiting arms.
Okay.
Like
Yep.
him.
Gross.
Okay. Claw attack,
Hiding behind forest.
needing a 5.
Doesn't matter how big the forest is if you're on the other side of it.
I'll hit you with a 6. That's just a POW now. Let's actually check my banner. Still within 5, I think. That looks good. That look good to you?
Yeah, that's good.
So POW 16,
Arm 21.
arm 21, dice off 5.
Around it, but hiding behind trees.
Yes,
is a
dice
good
off 5.
idea. Hiding behind buildings.
No
Hiding
damage.
behind bigger guys
I don't crack you.
can help keep her safe.
I'll buy a flail attack.
But she also has stealth too.
And if this is going to follow tradition, that'll miss. Would you like to dodge? With Rob's Cockatrice, I will actually kill it to the box while breaking all 3 of its aspects.
I was
That
going
is
to say
what
best,
normally happens when I try and kill Rob's clocks.
that is best case scenario, but
I'll just stand where I'm at.
Cool.
She'd be pretty safe.
Buy another attack.
Other things to be
with your head, right? Definitely with your head.
That'll hit.
even if she's missed
Dice off 2 this time. You're still within 5.
I'm at 21.
Yep, and I'm 18 up to 19.
Got it.
Flail.
Still hurt her a lot.
Dice off 2. That'll be 5 to the 5.
I also don't know if I always like.
That was the
Does that break the
wrong
spirit?
one. It does. To the box.
Ah,
She can get slammed.
that's fine. That actually is. That is the one that I want to break.
No, it didn't break it.
Oh, the spirit didn't break?
Oh, is it 1 box short?
There's one little green line there.
It's not a bad idea to hide her behind it.
What do you know?
From my view, it looked like that was a mine. I guess I'm wrong.
There's a little green. There's one more green thing.
Final flail.
That's a bummer for Rob.
Hit you with a 7. Dice minus 2. That'll be 8 to the 2.
And that was the spot that Will wanted to hit.
I definitely want.
So with the list you have, keep Cole pretty close to
My Jackal
sister and to
is going to charge that guy right there.
Sounds good.
Lord of the Feast,
Um,
so that he can take that shot that would normally take them out. And then he has more boxes, he has more armor than boxes, so he can take one shot for him. Now it is just one, so if it's lots of shots, he can't take all of them. He can only take one.
he is charging a living model, so he gets extra speed. He will traverse 6 to 9 to 11 inches because of Bloodthirst,
The Storm Raptor,
which does get him there.
once they're released, that'd be nice.
So fast.
Gargantuans.
They're twitchy bastards.
Too fast. Too furious.
Um,
Too aggressive.
he is going to make an attack into that Cask Imp, Def 14. Matt
13. 14. 13.
8? 13.
No, they're
Matt-
12 11s.
Yeah.
12 to 13.
There's a
Oh, okay.
Oh, it is only plus one.
That's why I had to roll 6s earlier. That's right.
rules should end of this month.
What was it? Matt 8, needing a 5.
Next month you'll get the
That'll hit.
No,
That's
oh,
cocked.
that's 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dice are
I get a
silly.
corpse.
And then no overtake because he was RFP'd.
Everybody within 10 inches of him.
Then I'll take a shield into that Cask Imp over there.
An electrical pouch 10 damage.
Do they have different defense than your Cask Imps?
Defense 14.
That's 14 now? Okay, now I need a 6. That'll hit you with a 9.
The Griffins are the lights. They're the
I'll get a corpse there.
Okay.
various Griffins have some pretty ridiculous.
Oh, it's SOD, you don't get corpses.
Scars film
Because they're RFP'd before they hit destroyed.
What's that?
So the Silence of Death removes them from play before they get destroyed, so you won't generate corpses.
Sounds good.
That would have been the same for the first guy, too.
Well, buy an attack
Unfortunately.
into your clock.
Defense 14.
Matt 8, I need a 6. I'll hit you with a 7. With SOD and Banner, I am POW 14, 16. I'll boost. Some dice off 5.
Dice off 5.
Yeah. That's definitely cocked.
You've had that happen a lot. Oh, my God.
9 to the 6.
It's you didn't get it, but you got close.
And then it's going to teleport.
Yeah. It's got 2 boxes left.
Cool. I'm all right with that. And then it's not going to spend its last focus.
What is SOD? Can I heal it or no?
No, there's nothing against healing it.
Okay.
It doesn't have Grievous or anything like that.
Sounds good.
Played hit and run already. Run of Arcane Forces. Now there's the task of just making sure that Sabbreth doesn't die, which is tough.
The clock do fly.
Clock do fly. How do you heal the clock next turn?
Auto heals.
Maybe it'll just heal 1.
It's scrumdiddlyumptious. Well, I'm sure that... Well, so it's a construct. You can still heal it with the Dreamer, right? No. Okay.
I don't know. Did they change that in Mark 4?
I have no idea.
No, you can't spend to heal construct or beasts. I'm pretty sure it's only living. But I could be wrong, and I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Well, no, Howard, if you're still out there, you're welcome to chime in as well. I won't out you on stream, although we know who you are. We trust your judgment and your knowledge of the rules.
One, because I'm biased because I like dragons.
Also, I'm too lazy to pull it up.
Okay. This Volcar is going to run out to here. Doesn't have Pathfinder. Okay,
Thank you. We appreciate you.
back to you, Rob. Yeah, I would have clocked myself. For sure.
It
Hey, man.
happens.
So here's the one problem. You took too much. You basically make me do an assassination run.
Yeah.
So this is one of those where you didn't need to do that well to take a nice lead in the game. I think the only thing that really matters.
Got 2 boxes left.
So when I looked it up right there, the indication was not that it's necessarily living. The wording specifically I'm seeing, and no, Howard, if you're seeing this, let me know too. Healing here. So this model can also spend Fury points to remove damage suffered by war beasts in its battle group that are in its control range. For each Fury point spent this way, this model can remove 1 damage point. It does not specify.
It doesn't specify living anymore.
The model itself is about as tall as that, so it's
I wonder if it's in the construct.
That would be the one other place to check. if you cannot heal a construct model.
No, it just says this model is a construct and not a living model. I remember not being able to heal them with Cannon Shredder.
I'm pretty sure you're correct. Definitely a thing in Mark III. Now, that being said, you rolled well enough on its auto heal that it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So, but this is good things to know that you can, from everything we're seeing, in fact, heal construct war beasts, which is rude. So it sounds like you can cure no how, which is, again, that's just good for folks to know that that is a change from Mark 3 to 4 that we had not picked up earlier, or picked up on, I guess.
Whoop.
I said I was too lazy to look it up, and then I immediately looked it up. I'm the worst. Actually, the worst.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Enrage.
Got it.
What is your, does she have dodge? Does she have,
Nope.
does she have defensive tech of anything other than her defense armor and 1 focus on her?
Nope.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
Let me see it.
It looks like you're about to clock in more ways than one, Will.
Show me potato salad.
I'm sorry, potato salad?
She does have stealth right now.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
Okay. Did he just walk?
Just ran.
Okay. He can't ran.
You
He's
can't
engaged.
Gets him where he needs to go.
Okay.
if he doesn't stand on a token. This lack of free strikes, this whole breakthrough thing, it still messes with my mind.
You gonna charge that guy?
Okay.
Oh, Isaiah about to pick up a lot of duds.
Well, are they base to base?
So I'm going to kill those 4, and then I'm going to buy some attacks and kill those guys.
That's a really fair point.
Corpses are neat.
They are pretty neat.
So the guy I charged in the middle.
Yeah, depth 13.
Actually, I'm going to. Yeah, I charged him.
Remember, you've got Fortune's Path up.
So I'm an.
8 up to a 10?
No. Yeah, I think he's a 7. Yeah, he's a 7 up to an 8.
Okay, up to a 9.
7 up to an 8.
Oh, sorry. 8.
What's your defense?
13.
13?
5.
D5.
Hey,
Hey, got
hit.
him. Then we'll just go ahead and do these guys first.
Okay.
Still
13, need a 5.
Need a 5? Got him.
Hits.
Missed
misses.
him. Got him.
Yep.
On the charge attack, Pow. Mounted. Holy cow, that's really weird. Pow 13 Weapon Master.
You don't have to roll.
Okay, so 3 guys are dead. I gained 3 corpses.
You do. They're all armor 14, so you hit them, you smite them. They're
You missed
gone.
one dude?
Yep.
Okay.
One dude.
Not much longer.
Nope.
I will buy an attack on that guy.
Okay.
The banner.
5.
5.
Hits.
Got him.
This one?
This one.
Oh, I'll take out.
Okay. Oh, actually, well then, yeah. I'm sorry. I'll
Yeah.
the non-take up, so I
Just
get
to-
another. So I get a corpse.
Get your corpse.
I'll spend a corpse and attack that guy.
Okay.
Got him.
Hits. Was that this one or?
Yep, that one.
Okay. Corpse.
And then I'll spend a corpse to attack the banner.
No, not my banner.
Miss.
Oh. Oh
Spend a
no.
corpse.
Hits. Okay. I was a little scared for you for a second.
You Andrewed it up there, Rob. Andrewed it up.
No, there's no Andrewing it up. Okay. Now let's go.
Cage Rager to rocks. Oh, I could have overtook that guy. Sadness.
Which
One
kind
last.
I could have overtook my other tyrant to be engaging his other, to be engaging his clock. As that one last thing.
Well,
If I die, it's my fault.
Well, so to be fair, you had activated that other tyrant first. You could not necessarily have foreseen it. You could have just
No,
guessed.
but I mean, yeah, that's true. I guess that clock address did end up somewhere different.
Future sight's only a rule, Will, unless
Hey,
you're prescient.
the last guy I killed, I'm going to replace.
Oh, look, there's a phantasm.
Over under one so far.
All right.
What do we talk about?
What's that one?
I believe
Is
it was
that one-
off.
That's the
stream.
arc node.
Oh, that's the arc node? Yeah.
That's the arc node.
So I'm going to throw a couple blasts into him first.
Rude.
So we talked about it off stream, but I believe the over under was 2.
Was two.
It's 2.
All right.
Two.
He's got to kill another model.
I got to kill one more model.
Well, if it's Sabbreth, Sabbreth's medium base, you can't replace her with another phantasm. That's right, in the game by replacing her with the phantasm. That's right, big brain move. Pro gamer tips.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Kill their
Nothing but
caster,
programmer
replace it
tips
with a
on the stream.
phantasm.
I am going to drop 4 corpses on him.
You got it.
Them rerolls, dough. Yo, dog, I heard
I'm
you like
going to
rerolls.
walk him
You love to see it?
to right there.
The one with the big sword. His animus
Because he's a cage.
Defense what?
13.
13. I'm a 6 to a 7. I need 6s.
Armor 16.
Chromac
Need 6s.
So if Chromac kills something,
A boost.
move his 6 inches to wherever he wants to go. At the end
Despite all of his rage, he's just got a
Hits.
corpse in the cage.
Pow, I think he's going to be 18 with Fortune's Path. 18.
Dice +2, don't roll snakes.
Dice +2. I did not.
Also, the stalker does what the Lord of
Strangely enough, he gets another corpse. So
Would you like to Phantasm?
the Warpwolf stalker.
It's a large base model. You get the bulldoze guy.
And you get the actual over-under that you want.
Yeah, that's actually the bigger part. So I want to hit my over/under.
That's what's more important.
That's how
Second
we're playing
attack
this
there.
game.
I'll
got
boost.
it.
I'll boost it to hit. Hit a 6. Hits.
Get there.
Attack everybody. And
Dice +2. Got
then
it.
after he's killed somebody, he gets to walk
The rocks are 5
You know
boxes?
what? Here we go, baby. 3. Oh no.
Not a small base.
Yeah, you can put a small base in there.
Oh, okay. You just can't put anything
So his tactic
the
is
same.
he can go ahead, kill some things, and then he can back up out of range of things that weren't able to charge him. Or he can kill a bunch of things and then move closer. It makes it other things can't charge. You can use him as a sacrificial pawn to make sure other things don't get charged.
And Rob places all of his phantasms.
Huh? He does not. His warps are better though. He has the warp strength, so he can get the +2 to bring his sword up to POW 17. So where Getorek starts at.
Where's he
But
bringing the other
can,
madcap?
He also has stealth as one of his warps.
Just out of the way.
The stalker is a fantastic beast. The Getorex and the stalker tend to be go-to with
Nah.
Next week I'll have him.
Okay. So this guy will just run.
while this model has concealment
there.
inside a cloud effect or inside a force, you get stealth.
That
How does he get there?
Basically the same
I
thing.
just ran
Oh,
through
yeah,
that
you
little
ran
hole.
through. Yeah.
That's why I placed it right there just to make sure.
And he got berserk.
Okay. Anything that stops casting or arcing of spells from there?
Make another attack at somebody
Nope.
else you're in range.
And then you also move too. So then you can move and then attack. So.
Because he gets overtake from Chromac.
You outside a kill box?
Yeah, he's outside of kill box.
Just barely.
Yeah, that's good enough.
No, you can take berserk or you can take strength.
Hey, a toe out or
It does
a
have
whole,
regeneration.
like
Almost
8
a whole
inches out.
base, yeah.
So I don't think I need to do anything other than try and nuke you.
So, force him to take
And then
damage,
charge.
or force him,
Actually, the
lower
follow-up
his-
question here is how do you charge? What does the clock
Just
do to
over.
see?
Yeah.
So he
Do you
has
see past the cloud?
Clock's out of sight.
That's rude.
I
That
forgot
answers
about
my
that.
question.
his mind and body. And don't knock them out, but his spirit's out.
But it's a chicken. How does it have eyeless? You know what? We were talking about this the other day. There was that headless chicken
There's
that
a lot
lived
of
in
stuff that's
Colorado
just
for
like,
a long time.
I don't know.
Really difficult to not only get rid of,
I mean,
but
not as
cripple.
Not as endemic as, like, say, Legion,
Whereas the
where they just ignore all the rules.
Right, just
But
go.
there's stuff there.
Can't force to regenerate.
A whole army of eyeless sight. Oh no, how can I hold all of this not line of sight needs?
I have a way. I was going to do the big phantasm run over there and bump him
Yeah.
if I needed to, but he was out.
Yeah, I figured.
Spiny growth, warp speed, warp strength.
So I think we just do this. Let's start with some arcs at you.
Got it.
Spiny growth with a warp after the attack is finished.
We have Abyssal Gate coming.
Def 17.
I am a awesome 7
To an 8?
Wait, you're a 17 base?
to an 8.
To an 8. No. Fog of War puts me up to a 17.
Yeah.
So an 8 to a 17, so I need 9. Right? Mm-hmm. Need 9. Hit.
Wow.
What's the POW?
Okay.
Abyssal Gate.
Bunch of points on their spirit.
How 13?
How 12?
Up to 13?
Up to 13.
Dice off 3.
I will boost the damage.
Yeah, you will.
More so in their individual
Um,
weapons.
Dice off 3.
I'll take the 6.
Knocked out, they lose.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
both of
pop
our
a focus
bodies
for
and
it.
spirit- our
Take
bodies
point?
and,
Yep.
minds do, where they roll
And
one
I'm
less
sorry,
die
that's
on
3 for the
attack.
first Abyssal, plus 1 for the
If they lose
boost.
their cortex,
I will pop Power Swell and throw another Abyssal at you.
they can cripple themselves, which is more fun.
Hits.
Hits.
The
POW 13.
Boost the damage.
speed, so he goes up to a speed.
So
So on the feet turn, he's a speed 11.
so what do we say, dice minus 3?
Yeah.
14 inches with a 1-inch reach.
Oh, man.
Take the
10.
10.
Front range on the
All right, definitely dead at this point.
I'm going to shoot this dude because I can.
stuff gets crazy
Hits.
with Chromac.
He's stationary.
What's your rat?
We're inside the trench together, so it's just your. I'm
yeah.
a 7.
Okay.
Gnarlharn's
And I
it
rolled a
pistol?
9. Yeah,
he has
Okay.
Earth's blessing.
Then yeah, whatever. It hits.
just in case.
Yeah.
Okay,
Clock.
I do have to charge you.
You do.
I'm going to be within 1 inch. I will
Sounds
double check
good.
the movement. I'm almost 90% sure I'm well within.
You're well within. You're fine.
Within. I want to be within 8 of him, with 14 of my caster. I am 1 to charge. I'm a mat of 7. We're going to go with the tail
There's no lid on
to start it.
Def 15. Need an 8.
The 15 need an 8. We will boost it to hit.
FA.
Just try and end this sucker on 1, right?
Yeah, man.
Individual beast you can have. So most of them are 4, except for
Miss?
I will re-roll that.
Yeah, you will.
So most of them you can
Grave
have 4
Ghoul.
of those war beasts if you have enough points for them.
That's a hit.
What's the POW?
Power and strength, 15.
Dice off 1.
Dice off 1.
15 points.
I will
Good
keep
game.
that.
Well, that
I-
was nuts.
I think you just took too much. Like,
Yeah.
you could have easily taken 2 heavies off the board and kept her back without much danger.
Actually, I think Sabbreth could have hung back for even with what you did.
No, because he's going to miss a whole lot more if he's not at mat 9.
With Carnage, that's fair.
Well, it was Matt effectively 11.
Still have
And you were Def 13.
points to play with
14.
14. Needed 3s. 3s is
for like solos and stuff.
3s is much better than 5s.
The 3s are much better than 5s. I don't disagree.
That's what I said, which is
Especially when you have dodge.
the dodge. That's what changes the math, right? I would have taken that one and him out, and
Well, it really
Flooded.
realistically, I could have just taken that Skin and Moans and then your clock off the board. I leave that one alive.
that's what. And you leave him safe. That's exactly what I would have left. These 2 alive, that, and we play a game. By doing this, you forced me into the one, and again, you did such good attrition. I can take one of these heavies, most of this unit, all of that unit, of course. Like, I have some game, but you're really up on attrition. And these 2 guys are not slouches.
No. I mean, both of these guys have brutal charge with Redline that cranks them immediately to POW 17 on
Yeah.
the charge.
So I just think by getting up within 12 of everything, you just took so much.
That's the gamble with Carnage. Is everything that's within 12 of her needs to cease to exist.
And clocks are, this is what clocks do.
They're still silly.
And clocks with ill omens up with her, they're solid. Not
Yeah.
perfect internet.
If I had not missed
don't take
that,
3 of them.
If I had not missed that one other attack, I think it might have.
I only dodged
died.
once.
You dodged twice.
And you did roll stupidly great.
Yeah, definitely on all of this crap besides the clock. I rolled good.
Well, no, but you rolled good on the damage on the clock.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
It's a mixed bag.
But that's fine.
Well, any other?
I kind of want to see how much I can take on a turn.
Yeah, and that's always good to
all of the
push.
Orgoth casters want to be up,
Yeah.
right?
That's fair.
So I think I just need to decide what I'm going to take
Yeah.
and then position my Orgoth caster accordingly.
The interesting part is I wonder if taking Labyrinth with her instead of Fortune's Path and Labyrinthing and everything, because as you move forward, I just keep pushing this clock deeper and making you -4 speed.
You mean as I miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty rough. She's control 14?
Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
So it lowers down your secondary, your perdition shot. Your
Well,
perdition
Labyrinth
movement.
cares about activating, right?
Yeah, no. So even though you get to move up to get within range, then you're within the
Yeah, within
minus.
perdition range at that
You're
point.
within the -4. Shroud's probably like instead of giving you 3, like you gave me the choice to not, but then the only shooting is really those guys. So you just wait until you perdition 3 times before you run those guys
Yeah.
out. So
Well, and I only perdition twice.
yeah, sorry.
So, yeah. Oh, that's all right.
You gotta push the game.
At least now I know like the maximum output that this army can have in a turn.
When you're playing against someone who's not me, who actually knows what they're doing and can see assassination threat ranges.
Well, a rock did still end within an inch of the Dreamer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but he's stationary for the rest of the game.
yeah, that's a thing.
The rock will actually do nothing until
Well,
I
the rock-
decide to kill him.
The rock also does nothing without his buddies there.
Yeah.
Also that. Well, excellent. Any final thoughts from either of you gentlemen?
No, that was a good game.
All right. Well, in that
Happy with
case, I would like to go ahead and just, again, as we're closing out here, thank everyone who watched here this evening, as well as everyone who is going to watch later on both Twitch and YouTube. Please feel free to give us a follow on Twitch or like and subscribe on YouTube. We appreciate it. Every little bit helps as we try to improve the stream and kind of work to grow the Warmachine community, both here in Colorado and beyond. We want to say thank you again to Enchanted Grounds here in Littleton, Colorado for, again, allowing us a place to play as well as to stream. We're always very thankful for that. And then just kind of last minute announcements as well. Just a reminder, we are going to Gen Con this year to interact with Privateer Press as well as some other Warmachine players. We won't be streaming any games, but we will try to get some content up on Twitch and YouTube for folks to share, as well as our other social media at this point, Facebook, Instagram, as well as some others. So thank you, everyone who watched. Take care, and we will see everybody next week for more gaming here on Zero Camp.